Alright, so with the announcements out of the way, I can now finally help this third Melusine right here. Let's go do that. And its name is question mark, question mark, question mark. Like a certain someone. Yeah, Novelet has a lot of okay, I wouldn't say a lot, but he does have a bunch of question marks on his character introduction on Hoyoverse's social media platforms. Okay. Hey, what are you doing under a waterfall? Are you gonna take a bath or something? If that's the case, he won't disturb you. What bath? I am pondering some profound questions. If I must say, I suppose I am meditating. If you hadn't come thundering along and interrupted my train of thought, perhaps I would have already come up with the answers. Meditating. I read in a book that if you run into something you can't make sense of, if you just meditate, maybe you'll find the answers. I didn't misunderstand that, right? Let's see. A human most strange and a rainbow balloon. You two must be out from outside the village. Wait a minute. Rainbow balloon? Wait, this kinda reminds me of the Fontaine Archon quest all over again. So, at the very start of the Archon quest, actually, Furina was about to accuse us of bringing a flying object within the first 3 days of the month. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was some kind of silly random law that Fontaine has. And then actually Lenny stepped in to make sure we wouldn't get arrested or something. So in advance, he actually made a magic trick wherein he actually he he attached some kind of magic string between Traveler and Paimon so that in that way Paimon will be classified as a balloon instead, a balloon that is attached to the Traveler instead of being a released flying object. So yeah, Paimon was kind of like a balloon, kinda that time. However, I'm really curious to see why this Melusine also saw Paimon as a balloon. Right, Paimon's Paimon, and she's Traveler. Wait a sec. Though you're right to say that we're not from here, what do you mean a rainbow balloon? Oh right, you might not see it that way. I almost forgot about that again. Let me think. Right. Traveler, what does Paimon look like to you? He looks like a white specter. Wait, don't people use specter as an insult? Haha, interesting, but to my eyes, Paimon is just like a little rainbow balloon floating in the air, and her string seems to extend upward to somewhere above the sky itself? Wait a minute. Her string... So she's like an upside down balloon? Because if the string is attached to the sky, then... Okay, hold on. Hold on. this kinda... This kinda supports the upside down Teba theory all over again. Wait a minute. So basically, she's connected to somewhere beyond Teyvat. Or... Oh my god, wait. What the... Seriously? Yes, and just what does Traveler look like to your eyes, Paimon? Of course, Paimon's golden-haired traveling companion. Don't tell Paimon you see something else. What I see, if I really must say, then I see a monster that looks like it could swallow the whole world in a single bite. Hmm. That's way too scary. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Perhaps you've heard that we Melusines can see things that humans cannot see. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. It actually got mentioned by the developers in the special program. But for some reason, I see things differently. Even when compared to other Melusines, I can always find things that have been hidden. I have read that the nature of things is hidden beneath them, and this nature decides their future. Hmm. Now that I know, not that I know what that means. The nature of things is hidden beneath them, and this nature decides their future. This is perception talk all over again. If that's the case, how did you know that we're outsiders? Well, though what you see is different, we can still find ideas that we have in common. Just like how you can tell a flower is still a flower, no matter how strange the color, right? As long as I can spend enough time with everyone, I can grasp the concepts that everyone talks about and then pretend to fit it. Yeah, I guess that works. If you hadn't looked special in my eyes at all, I wouldn't have struggled to find the right concept to describe you. As I thought, it seems that I still have lots to learn. That's a whole bunch of stuff that Paimon didn't really get. On that note, we've been talking for ages, but you don't even know your name. What is a name but an artificial code that confers false uniformity on different perceptions? Still, everyone calls me CANOTILA, and you may do so as well. Artificial code that confers false uniformity on different perceptions. That's new. Wow, you talk in such a roundabout way, just like a scholar. Roundabout, is that how you see it? I don't usually talk with humans from outside, so I don't quite understand your methods of communication. I am merely making deductions and inferences based on what I have read in books. You keep talking about what you've read in books, the Melusines we do? It must be, I wasn't expecting there to be books here. Yes, an amazing scholar left them behind, all hidden inside a secret base. All of what I just said, I learned from those books. I kinda wanna read that. I hope they give those books to us. There's even a book there that I just couldn't understand. Meditation has allowed me to comprehend it, ever so little of it. But lately I've been making no progress no matter how I rack my brain. That's why I came here to meditate and try to find a way forward. Sorry, I think I saw a flying bug. A book that can't be understood. Aren't arcane secrets ever meant to be known by anyone? Usually encrypted like in books like that? Speaking of secrets, that usually means treasure. Now that Paimon thinks about it, she's getting curiouser and curiouser. Oh my god, there's a bug! Wait. Okay, sorry about that. I hope it doesn't come back. Anyways. If you're interested, why don't I take you there to have a look? That book is important to me and I must find a way to understand it. You appear to be knowledgeable, well-informed outsiders. Perhaps you'll be able to understand that book quite easily. Our experience tends to be more on the practical side. That's right, we're like super professionals at this. Come on, Kanatila, show us the way. Okay, go to the place where the book is hidden. Oh, Book of Esoteric Revelations. Wait a minute. I think this is the quest that a lot of people are talking about. Okay, let's see.
That publishing house has
I'm
released
gonna
numerous works that
see where that is. Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. This feels like a treasure map all over again. Aww. Okay, let's see. I really hope I got this right. Wait a minute. Wait. Actually, wait. Let me see. Let me go double check my my walkthrough. I have the walkthrough tab open in my browser. Thank you to all the walkthrough makers out there. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the background noise. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I don't think this was the... Wait a minute. Okay. Book of Esoterics. Okay. Book of Esoterics. Okay, let me see. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to collect the pages now or something, so... Okay. Yeah, let's just see if I can teleport to the first location. Okay, so that would be... let me see. Burial Region Cave. Where is that? Just be somewhere near a domain or something. Hmm. Ah! Okay. Let me see. Alright. Let's see if I'm allowed to take the pages now or something. Okay. Let's try to find the inside of the cave.
Hammer?
No, I don't, sir. Okay. Hmm. There are waterfalls over. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going the right way. It should be somewhere. Where on earth is that cave? It should be around here somewhere. Wait, unless I don't see any underground region for this mountain right here. Yeah, I think I should go back. Let's see if I can see the rift hound location. Okay. So let's take out the scaramouche team. Okay, let's see.
Behold! Squall and Fury!
Okay, this isn't the one, I think. Oh, but there's an underwater region here. Okay. Perhaps if I dive... Okay, I don't think I'm going the right way. I'll just do this anyway. Oh, wait. Actually, okay. Wait. Let me go get the wiki. Okay, Book of Esoteric Revelations. Genshin Wiki. Oh, yeah. Go to this. Wait, I have to find the book first before the pages. Okay, yeah. I kind of got lost there in the quest chain. Okay. Approach the marked location. Wait. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to the Melusine place. Oh, even the treasure map markers are here on the mini map. That's so cool. Okay. Wait. Are we supposed to go? Okay. Wait, this is a dead end, I think. Hmm. How should I go there? Hmm.
Behold!
Unless we go through here. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that they have a portal system here. Wait. Golden human, and you jellyfish like small human thing. Please come over here. Wait, I think is this part of the quest still? Wait, I might get sidetracked or something. I'll just talk to her anyway. Hello, I'm Ahes. It's a pleasure to meet a new friend. Hi, Ahes. Paimon's Paimon. Hello there. I'm Traveler. Berenata told me that you found that ship too. Is it true? Is it? Huh? Well, there are a lot of ships in the ocean, but which ship do you speak of? That very unique ship. Ooh, that ship, huh? Haha, sorry, forgive me. I must have confused you. Ahem, the ship I mentioned is the Sponsian, a white ironclad ship that sails through dreams, and the explorer of whirlpools and the abyss. It's a flagship of Admiral Elton. Okay, now that I think about it, there's also a boat of consciousness in Nahida's in Rokadevata's consciousness, right? In the Sumeru Archon quest. See, it's so amazing to see another ship here. Captain Basil left a faded shipwreck and a tattered logbook in his waters. I come here every day to pick up and read everything with writing on them. So you can consider me a sponge archaeologist. I know everything about her. Well, not everything, but I know at least half of her. Wow, you must really love this ship, huh? You can't just stop talking about her once you start. But since you only know half, she must have been huge then. Well, she isn't that huge because Captain Basil only left half of its hull behind. So that's what you mean by that ship. Yeah, I knew you would understand. Renata told me. She said that you saw her in an illusion. Sponsian, she who sails forward eternally. She who is returned from the paradise of Cathuria. Lots of new names I see. I'm not certain that was her exactly, but we did see half a transparent ship. I'm certain that must have been her. I've never once faltered. I've always known ever since she responded to me. I knew she wasn't gone. Whoa, calm down. You still haven't told us what you need help with. Huh? Help? Oh, I don't plan on asking you for help, not really. But since you've seen the Sponsian traveler, well, I'm looking for it, so why don't you come along? Hey, your enthusiasm's making it hard to say no. And you mentioned the shipwreck. Where there's a wreck, there's a treasure. So yeah, we can join you. Let's go meet this lady of the sea. Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's set sail. I think that's part of a different quest. Because we're still here. Okay, let me see. Alright, so okay. So I'm gonna have to navigate this book of esoteric revelations now because this is what we're supposed to do. Okay, Canotila. Let's go back to the Canotila quest. Okay, so we should go here to a very warm place. Okay.
Swollen fury.
Are there floating thingies here? And we're here! If you dive down below this entrance, you'll find the place where that scholar once hid the books. Huh? But it looks like an ordinary pond. What sort of entrance are you talking about? Ah, right. It is being hidden after all, so you won't be able to see. Hehe, just watch then. CANOTILA takes out something that looks like a key, chasing the air along some unseen trail. There is a soft chime and a shallow pool before you suddenly becomes unfathomably deep. Well, here's the entrance now. Wow, Paimon couldn't tell how you did that. Well, I can't quite explain it either, but while others can't see it, there are actually all sorts of fissures here. As long as I use my token to draw a line across those fissures, I can do some incredible things. That said, I don't know why they are only present here. As such, I did a lot of research until I found that indecipherable book. It has much to do with me and my token, and I'm also certain that if I figure it out, I'll know why I'm special in this way. There's nothing wrong with being special. Well then, that's enough of that. Let's go inside. I must find a way to understand that strange book. There's a silly looking thing there, but I'm not really quite sure what it is. Oh, what they are. Oh! Actually, They're rot- Oh, they're flying around this heart right here. For some reason. I'm not quite sure if I've seen them. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've seen them before when I first went here. Okay. Just documenting for science. Also, I find it really strange that this heart right here has a light blue glow to it. In some portions, that is. Because when it comes to, let's say, Duran's heart, um, it is in red. Yeah, this one has blue stuff to it. And it's not even hydro. It's just a light blue, a different light blue kind of light altogether. Okay. I think I have something here.
Wind rises.
Oh wait, I'll just... Oh! Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to swim there. Alright. Let me go switch my team. Okay, that should be good enough. Alright, let's see. I'm really amazed at how many underwater locations there are here in Fontaine. And I'm really so glad that they added the multi-layered map. It's much easier to see stuff now. Actually, I still have a lot of underground waypoints in Sumeru that are still locked. And actually I am I really got lazy to unlock the underground waypoints there, but that's okay since I do think that it will be much easier for me to unlock the desert underground waypoints once there's a multi-layered map, and here we are. Yeah, I think I'll do them at some point. Yes. Because I think if I tried to unlock them during the time when we
Respect
didn't
must be
have a
given to the
multi-layered map,
will
I
of
will
every
be
creature.
much more lost than
Each
I
fish
am.
in the ocean swims in
Oh.
its own direction.
Oh, oh. Um, I don't think I like this. Okay, so the first time I went to Elena's, I actually came across a lot of summoning circles there on the surface, and they're much bigger than this one actually. And okay,
Yeah,
I
publishing
do
house
think yeah, I think they're from the abyss because the bigger summoning circles
has numerous works
on the
that lay out
surface,
military
they actually
strategy
have
in a simple and
they actually
pragmatic
have
way.
a lot of
Those
letters
are my
that
favorite.
are from the abyssal language. So yeah. Oh my god. I don't think this one has letters. Oh my god. We're finally gonna get some abyss lore. Okay. Ugh. That is such an ominous glow. Then if I use elemental sight, it's just a bright purple. I'm really amazed how at how some things can still be detected even though they're not part of the seven elements. Like for example, anything that has a certain purple abyssal energy to them will still be can still be seen through elemental sight. So yeah, maybe at the end of the day, maybe the abyss is an element or something. It's just that they're not part of the seven elements, the seven playable elements at the moment. So you can't understand it at all either after all. I reckon we should look more closely. You stare at the runes on the page for some time. The runes slowly start to disintegrate and reassemble themselves, becoming new words. At the same time, your surroundings seem to recede, and you arrive in a strange new place. I see. This is a world where even sweet flowers and mint cannot grow. And you see it too? Okay, wait a minute. I think this is the second Fontaine World Quest that mentioned flowers, because even in the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest, we did have one one part there wherein we talked about flowers, and one of the flowers that got mentioned during that part of the quest was dandelions. And then here in this Ancient Colors World Quest, we have mentions of flowers too. Also, when it comes to sweet flowers and mint, actually, if you take a closer look at all of the regions that we have so far in game, all of them have sweet flowers and mint. Like they are very common flowers. You turn around to look for someone for the source of the voice, but are suddenly awakened. Looking back at the book, it looks like just like it did originally, as though nothing happened. So, did you discover anything, traveler? I think I saw the runes dissolving and then reconstructing themselves. As weird, did you just stare too intensely or something? I knew you'd be able to see it too. Huh? Have you had the same experience, CANOTILA? Is this what you meant by meditating? Okay, now that I think about it, this also reminds me of the Inazuma Archon quest. Because when the traveler touched the statue of the omnipresent god, not only did they hear the voices of the people who got their who got their visions taken away from them during the vision hunt decree, but also we we did get to see their thoughts in written form. Like they're actually written in Inazuma characters. It gives off that same kind of vibe to me. Yes, though I can't understand a single word in the book, I get a strange feeling from looking at it for long enough. It feels as though you've been transported to another world, and then you can start to understand the book's contents. But as soon as you awake, you're back to being unable to comprehend it. Then what have you seen before? Oh, wait just a moment. Tada! This is my notebook. I've written down everything I saw inside. How convenient. That said, I wrote it all down while I was meditating, and I was sort of in a trance, so it might be a bit hard to understand. Let time and see. Yep, this is really messy. Wow! But it says something about an Elena's or something like that. Even when meditating, I can't make heads or tails of what comes before and after. As such, though I can understand just a little bit, I still don't know what it is really saying. If I'm not mistaken, however, the book is still missing a lot of content. The notebook does mention a few locations. Oh, so you mean that these locations might be clues? Locations? Yes, the names of locations are written between important sections. Could it be trying to tell us where critical parts of the text are hidden? I mean, I've guessed as much in the past, but I've never left Elena's, so... In that case, why don't you stay here, Canotila? We'll go investigate the places in the notebook. Maybe we'll find the missing pieces. And besides, it's related to Elena's, so there's no way we're going to ignore it. Alright, in that case, I'm counting on you two. If you find anything, just bring it back. I'll be waiting here for you. Find the pages. Oh my god. I am kinda concerned. Like, who taught you to make these summoning circles? Yeah, probably someone from the abyss must have done this or something. Because yeah, that reminds me. Among the actually in all the summoning circles that I've seen on the surface, they're usually surrounded by rift wolves, and we know that rift wolves are actually um creatures that suddenly appeared during the cataclysm for some reason. Okay, let's see. Okay, good thing they marked the locations on the map. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one since it's easier. Okay, I think this is the summoning circle that I've taken a picture of actually. I don't actually I don't actually know what the symbols mean, but actually some people on Twitter have already decoded the abyss symbols that are written here on the summoning circle. Okay. I'm gonna have to defeat these things first. Ow!
Allow me. Positions. All eyes on me.
Good thing I brought two healers. Defeat attacking! Okay.
Here they lie.
Ah! Okay, okay. I think I know what to do.
Turret, bring refuge. Hold the line.
This kind of reminds me of one of the events back then.
With all my strength. Stay put.
Okay, let's protect this one.
Everyone come in. Rest and rebuild.
Oh shoot!
I see everything. Don't be scared.
There you go. Ah! So, summoning circle disappears after you completed it. Okay. Okay. Enigmatic page 3. Okay, wait a minute. I kind of want to read that one. But first, actually, I've also noticed this when I first saw the summoning circle, but yeah, actually, the summoning circles are surrounded by spiral flowers, and until now, it actually shocks me that there has been a lot of spirals in the game when it comes to the environment design, especially when you reach Sumeru. Like for example, in the rainforest parts of Sumeru, especially in the place where the Aranara live, there are actually a lot of spiral motifs there in their let's say houses and stuff. And yeah. Because aside from because even before Samira got released, we've only seen a few spirals in game. Like that, I'm not only talking about the spiral abyss, but also the chasm. Because if you take a look at how the chasm looks like from above, it's actually a spiral within a spiral within a spiral. So let's see. I'm not gonna teleport to I'm not gonna teleport to the chasm, but just to show you. So of course, in the on the chasm surface, we have one spiral, and then once you enter the entrance of the chasm, it's another spiral actually, and then once you reach the deeper part of the underground part of the chasm, so it should be right here. It's also another spiral. So yeah, spirals kind of give me the impression that it actually might signify or symbolize the unknown. Yes, venturing into the unknown, something like that. And yeah, I really wasn't expecting to see. I know I had the hunch that we were gonna see more spirals in Genshin, but not this many, I think. Usually, I think I'm just coping when it comes to some strange, recurring stuff in the overworld or something. But they keep on giving us a lot of recurring stuff. Okay, let's see. We're gonna find the other pages now. Oh wait, actually, wait.
Respect must be.
I almost forgot to read the book. Wait. I mean the page. Should be. Oh, we can't read it yet. Okay. I hope we'll get to read that
Will of
once we
every
piece them together or something. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to let's go here. It should be easy enough. All right. Did I navigate this already? Oh wait. Should be underground. Wait a minute.
Yeah, a publishing house has released.
Yeah, I should teleport here instead.
Let's move out.
Okay, it should be nearby or something. Oh. Oh, okay, these things. Alright, we can do this. Oh wait. Ah! Wait, I can just do this. It's not hitting correctly. Okay, there we go.
Let me
Okay.
help you pack this up.
Alright, that was easy enough. Okay. We're now on to the third location. I hope I find it somewhere. I was trying to find this location a while ago, but... Okay.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Sorry about that. Oh! I didn't know there was a... Wait a minute. This kinda resembles Enkanomiya architecture. Oh my god, you jump scared me. Okay,
Everyone hold hands.
hold on.
Make yourselves at home. Hold the
Oh my
line.
god, not so fast.
You blade. Here. Billowing surge.
Okay. There you go. Nice. Sometimes I still just get scared of rift wolves, even though I have double healers. Okay.
Wow,
Decipher the
what a lovely
page.
surprise.
Okay, we're gonna do that in a bit. So we also have a lost treasure hoarder journal here. Discovered an ancient ruin that remains unmarked on any map. The entrance has completely collapsed. If I manage to find a way in, I may discover some rare treasure. Convincing everyone that whatever's in there is gonna be worth our while was tough going. The next part's gonna be a walk in the park by contrast. There's no need to keep a low profile here. Didn't find out else but this arcane formation and the peculiar barriers around it. And after all that effort too. There seems to be someone trapped inside the barriers. Can't tell if they are alive or not. Well, I'm not going back empty-handed, not after how far I've gone. That's just not my style. The remaining pages are filled with black stains, making the text unreadable. Okay, before I forget, let me take a picture of these ruins right here. Okay, finally we got to see some ruins that resemble Enkanomiya architecture. Also, yeah, aside from Enkanomiya, the upside down city in the chasm also has this kind of architecture, if I remember correctly. And yeah, also the domain in the Caribbean Conquest. Okay. And also the ruins that have this kind of design tend to have this double helix patterns like these ones over here for some reason. And actually there have been there have been abyss related enemies in the game that also have this sort of double helix in their design. So for example, I think I think the abyss sectors have this. I kind of want to double check actually. So that would be okay. Let's check out the living beings archive for a second. Okay, that should be where are the abyss enemies? Abyss enemies. Are you okay? All right. Wait, let me see. Oh, for example, this one. There's some Baptist right here. He has a double helix here somewhere. Yes. And then okay. Raspberry. This one too. The Lector has a it has a shorter double helix pattern here. Yes. So I'm really wondering why abyss creatures have this kind of design. Yeah, I think that should prove my point already. Yes. At first, when I was still very new to the game, I didn't really pay attention to the environment designs that much. Like I actually didn't pay that much attention to their similarities and such when it comes to very specific details. Like at first I thought they were just reusing assets and stuff, but it turns out it has been there have been a lot of instances wherein Hoyoverse sprinkles in the same let's say the same features or the same designs on purpose. So yeah, turns out there's actually a reasoning behind behind recurring recurring designs like those. And also, I think we have these kinds of lamps in Enkanomiya too, I believe. Okay, alright. We're gonna go back to the Melusine village. Okay, we're gonna go decipher that page now. I hope we'll be able to read it. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to dive. Okay, let's see. We're going back to the very saucy circle. These do look like the missing pages from the book. Let's try putting one back in, shall we? Insert page. And then we just need to concentrate and meditate on the book like before. The edges of the page gradually blur. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna read this for you. Read countless volumes here. It appears that these books were left behind by an ancient order. Kingdoms rise and fall, and when a civilization is annihilated, a new one will be born after from the ashes, which these books refer to as Fortuna. Okay, so this reminds me of the Stella Fortuna. These are actually the names of the constellations that we get actually for characters. Okay. I wouldn't say they're constellations exactly, but like they're the stuff that we use to unlock constellations. It's somewhat rudimentary, but theoretically at best, it bears striking resemblance to the computational scheme I have formulated and termed world formula. All the records are blurred with age, but were I able to quantify them to some extent, they could be of use in my world formula calculations. Interesting, world formula. Are they trying to study Teyvat's world structure or something? No matter how many times I derive it, the result remains the same, though this result is not expected. Unlike the world depicted in this ancient text, there will be no more new civilizations born, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. If it was that sort of power, there might be a chance. Oh shoot. Okay, this caught my eye actually. Unlike the world depicted in this ancient text, there will be no more new civilizations born, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Okay, just a quick hunch. I think maybe the variables might be referring to the twins, the Traveler and the Abyss Twin. Okay, all right. Because actually, um, as as far as I remember, back in the Scaramouche interlude chapter. Yeah, it's called the Inversion of Genesis interlude chapter. Scaramouche actually revealed that Kanria had to summon the twins or something. Yes. Yeah, and he said something along the lines of the heavens responded to the summoning, some kind of thing. It's something like that. And yeah, that could be a reason. That could be a one of the clues there. And aside from that, actually in the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest here in Fontaine, there was one scene there wherein they talked about looking for the ending of the story, something like that, and then Traveler and Paimon began to realize that even though the story technically has no the story about the Narsizzenkreuz adventure team technically has no end, since the Traveler and Paimon are variables to the story, they could in some way maybe bring an ending to the story already, since they are not actually characters from that story. So yeah, something like that. This kind of reminds me of Honkai Star Rail all over again. Yeah. Because of oh my god, there's a bug. Um back when Svarog, who's a robot character in Star Rail, if I were to describe him shortly, Svarog as a robot, he has limitations when it comes to understanding humans. Like he actually, I wouldn't say he doesn't understand human emotions, but more like he kind of has limitations to how he understands emotions. Yeah, because he relies more on computational stuff, something like that. Oh, hello, Gate Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Yeah, hi. I'm currently doing the Ancient Colors World Quest for Fontaine right now. Yes, I'm reading through something. Objection, Your Honor. Yeah, I'm already done with the Fontaine Archon quest in the past 2 streams. Yes. It was really fun. Yes. As I was saying, going back to the Svarog topic. so um so so Svarog actually saw the Astral Express crew as variables. Yeah, because of course they're not really from Yarilo 6. Yes, but yeah. In some ways, since the Astral Express crew are variables to the entire Bellabog situation, in some way Svarog was we were able to convince Svarog. Yes. I'm glad that they're introducing the variables term again here in Genshin. Yes. Gate Gaming. Ate, did you saw the Dragon Bones and Skullpo? Yes, I saw them already. Yes. They were very sus. And I even saw the Dragon Heart. Yes. I think this entire dragon skeleton it's actually a lot bigger than the one in Dragon Spine. Yes. Okay, going back. I really do not understand what this rune is supposed to mean, but it does look kinda sus. I hope we find out something about this later. Okay, alright, let me go read this next part for you. Here I found the magical techniques left behind by the Golden Troop. They seem to be referred to by various names. I'll go with this one for now, based on my interpretation. It appears to be known as the Seal of... What is this? Chemical marriage and consists of 2 parts. However, it has been weathered too much to decipher any more information. Interestingly, I have encountered similar symbols in documents from the Narsizzenkreuz Institute archives. They look complicated, yet the underlying principles are quite clear. If the records prove accurate, there are some key locations within the realm remaining. Related records may be found elsewhere as well. I should record my findings here for now, as they may prove useful in the future. I see. Interesting. Okay, let me see. Actually, the Narsizzenkreuz Institute got also... This was also actually mentioned during the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest in Fontaine. Yes. So actually, as far as I remember, the Narsizzenkreuz is it's an institute for I think it's for orphans and the children of criminals in Fontaine. Yeah, I might have to double check on that again, because although the Narsizzenkreuz Institute has been introduced in the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest, it turns out that we actually do have some existing lore about the Narsizzenkreuz Institute in the Nymph's Dream artifact set. I still have to read it though at some point. But yes, they do have some info there. And also there are some investigation notes in Sumer that talk about the Narsizzenkreuz Institute. So I will also try to read them at my own time. Yes, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Yes. Gate, but the bone skeleton smaller than a pepto. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think it's understandable that that this dragon right here is smaller than a pep, because after all, a pep is really large actually. Especially since a pep is a dendro dragon. And to be honest, I'm still kind of spooked on how large a pep is, because back in the Night of Orcas Act 2, we only got to see a silhouette of a pep. We didn't get to see the entire body. And actually, even by looking at the silhouette alone from afar, a pep is already by far the I think it's the hugest dragon we've seen so far in game. Yes, probably because it wasn't really explicitly stated, but it's highly possible that a pep, being the dendro dragon, a pep is most likely the dendro dragon sovereign. And actually the seven sovereigns, which are all dragons, we did get a little bit of info about them in one of the Enkanomiya books. And yeah, basically even before Teyvat was ruled by archons, they were ruled by the seven dragon sovereigns. Yes. Awesome. Let's put another page in now, shall we? Okay. Insert page. Alright, we're now moving on to page 2. As you start meditating again, you once more attempt to understand the page's contents. The edges of the page blur, and the incomprehensible shapes that line it leap forth as if mounted on a pop book. Yet before you can make sense of what is happening, there is a rush of noise all around you, and you return to the world as it was. Oh, this is so long. Okay, alright, we're on a roll, everyone. Okay, alright, let me read this for you. Enigmatic page 2. The pollution of the land and water wrought by the giant beast Elinas seems to have been mostly purified and diluted. However, when it comes to Elinas itself, even the adults seem to be at a total loss. They simply cordoned off the surrounding area. Nevertheless, it was quite easy to sneak in. It felt rather strange slipping into the creature's mouth, and it reminded me of events from some of the stories I once read. Yeah, actually, when I first came across the skeleton in Fontaine, at first I didn't know it was a mouth until I saw the teeth. Yeah. Yes, I was inside the dragon's mouth all along. Oh my god, gives me the creeps. Anyways, though I have no substantive evidence, I still sense some sort of will from it. Jacob did too. There were no signs of decay in the flesh. Instead, its body was hardening, as if forming a protective membrane. Given its current immobilized state, it looked like a self-defense mechanism to safeguard its internal organs. But it does make sense, with such a wellspring of vitality. If my deduction is correct, it may also be used to enhance Jacob's strength by following the same principle. However, at this stage, there's no need to subject Jacob to such risk. I should get safe experimental data first through the Institute of Natural Philosophy and then set specific research objectives. Although, as Jacob mentioned, this may waste a lot of precious time. After all, the flesh of Elinas remains toxic, and the risk if Jacob has returned. He's quite brave, but also an idiot. He didn't give any thought to the possible consequences. You have no one else to rely on now. The data we've collected is still incomplete. Jacob had minor adverse reactions, primarily vomiting, but he recovered quickly and hasn't shown other symptoms in the short term. His mental status and physical status remain stable. It's only possible because Jacob completely trusts me. Our lives are limited. Still, even if it is just for the future, we must find a way to get allies, get stronger, and prevent disaster. Alain has enrolled in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. He should fit right in with his sharp mind. I brought the pocket I brought the pocket watch he gave us, and we compared the time only to find there was already a significant discrepancy. We agreed to meet at the Institute. The brightest minds of Fontaine are gathered there, and we can expect to make huge progress and get much needed help. Oh my god, as for Mary Ann, just the sight of her fills me with joy. We had a long discussion about the Narsizzenkreuz Institute, but Jacob was crying through most of it. I didn't tell them about Jacob. It's because Uncle Gildin, who was with them, is part of the Mason Gardenage. Although he seems to be treating Alain and Mary Ann very well, he still can't be trusted. After all, father and mother, it was all the doing of their lackeys and goons. Okay, hold on. Just to quickly mention, actually, in the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest, we did get to meet some hydro mimics there, as well as a very tiny oceanid looking creature, and actually, I do think that they are not the names that they had during the quest. I don't think those are the names of the actual creatures. I do think that the names they had during that quest, actually they're probably named after these very significant people here, because okay, as far as I remember, let me try to recall the hydro creatures names. So we do have Anne, who is a little who was a little oceanid during the quest, and then we also have Jack, and we have Al, and we have someone else actually. So they're kind of like nicknames of real people. Like look at this. We have Mary Ann, we have Jacob, and we have Alain. Al for short maybe. Yeah. These are real people. Well, Paimon can read the words now, but the author's intended meaning is still a total mystery. We'll just have to put this last page in and see what we get. Maybe the contents will link up or something. Okay, that is so long. Let's go. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. I saw some really interesting things. Okay, let's see. Enigmatic page 3. The task on Jacob's strength continue. As before, the flesh and blood of the great beast Ilinas is being used as nutrition. Jacob seems to have gotten used to it, so there's nothing to worry about anymore. Thus, the adverse reactions observed before may just have been caused by Jacob's feelings of disgust. It's a relief to know that his physical condition hasn't been harmed. Jacob still eats, but only out of habit and no longer as a necessity for survival. But I suppose it's a good thing, because eating together is nice. It suddenly occurred to me that jam was somewhat similar to the flesh and blood of Elinas. So I made a joke about it. Jacob seemed quite uncomfortable. The results have improved significantly in comparison to the previous test. Perhaps more can be done. The next step would be to attempt the opening of a passage. The passage was opened successfully, though it only lasted a short while. During this time, many black monsters that were shaped like dogs emerged. They were very aggressive and terrifying, but thank goodness Jacob was here. Though he was so scared he was crying, he still managed to wipe them out while bawling. These monsters are identical to those we discovered during our desert expedition. However, those were salt gray, stiff, and immobile at the time, so it was relatively safe. I'm certain their properties are nearly identical to those of Elena's. The Conrian records mention passages appearing in large numbers, and numerous dangerous monsters that look like dogs emerging from them. It's very likely that they are the same type. It can be safely postulated that the location these passages link to is full of these monsters, and I shall tentatively call them beastly rips. Thus, these hounds may be called rip hounds. So the beastly rips are actually the summoning circle that we saw in the overworld. Yes, on the surface. Oh my god. Also, this one is really interesting to note here. The Conrian records mention passages appearing in large numbers, and numerous dangerous monsters that look like dogs emerging from them. It's actually scary to think that in what we know about about the Korean cataclysm so far in game, it's actually scary to think that um I think um all the nations might have experienced some sort of abyss chaos simultaneously. Like for example, in Mondstadt, Venti and Devalin had to fight Durin, the dragon in Dragonspine, and as we know, Durin got corrupted. Yeah. And then aside from Mondstadt, in Liyue, for example, in the chasm, the the Middlelit also had to the Middlelit and at least one Yaksha. Yeah. Yeah, there's one Yaksha that they actually had to, yeah, there was one Yaksha, and as well as the Middlelit, they actually had to join forces, as far as I remember, to fight all the abyss monsters that were pouring out from the chasm. And when it comes to Inazuma, Inazuma was also flooded by rift hounds, as far as I remember, and actually the sacred sakura, which is the tree, one of the most important trees in Inazuma, um it's actually responsible for cleaning the filth that the cataclysm has caused. And yeah, and when it comes to Sumeru, oh my god, actually during the cataclysm, Ruka Devata, who was the previous Denjo Archon, Ruka Devata actually did not go to Conria. She actually had to stay in Sumeru to to have a look at the to protect the Irminsul, because if the Irminsul gets if the Irminsul is harmed during the cataclysm, it could actually affect the entirety of the Yuvat. So yeah, Ruka Devata had to stay behind and protect the Irminsul. Yes. It's actually scary to think that abyss monsters such as rift hounds, they basically appeared out of nowhere for some reason, and it was very simultaneous too. A lot was really going on during the cataclysm. Okay, what else do I have to talk about? Okay, this one. This one also caught my eye. As before, the flesh and blood of the great beast Elenas is being used as nutrition. Um, This reminds me of Durin's blood, actually, because Durin's blood in Dragonspine, it actually has the power to revive or revitalize things that were not alive anymore. So for example, um uh back when we haven't unlocked the frostbearing tree yet, which is that white tree in Dragonspine, and we had to offer some stuff there. Back when we haven't unlocked that tree yet, it wasn't there yet, as far as I remember. And then Durin's blood actually revived that frostborn tree. And yeah, aside from the tree, we also had a limited time Dragonspine event back then, wherein we had to fight some kind of cryo whopper flower that came back to life all of a sudden because of Durin's blood. Yeah, that's how scary it is, actually. Like there's still some life force in Durin's blood that made everything that made it that made everything resurrect or something. Yeah. As you read faster and faster, you fall into a trance and arrive again in that mysterious space. The same voice from before rings out. No matter how many times I run the calculations, the results are the same. After a few hundred years, all the birthing waters of the world will dry up. And a few hundred years after that, the world will become as it appears now before us. This is quite the predicament. Hey, come on now. Don't cry. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here, aren't I? Don't you trust me? Also, Elaine and the others will definitely help. Also, I bet you'll definitely be able to survive in this world. You're special. I know. You're worried that constitution of others is different from yours. That's reasonable. Well, that's why we need to continue researching the things left behind by the Golden Troop. I think I think one of the latest artifact sets talks about the Golden Troop. Wait, I might have to double check that. Perhaps we'll discover some new possibilities. We'll go back to the Narsizzenkreuz Institute together and take a look, okay? Okay, so about this part right here. After a few hundred years, all the birthing waters of the world will dry up. This really reminds me of the previous Hydra Archon's prophecy. So at the very end, spoiler alert, by the way, about the spoiler alert about the Fontaine Archon Quest Act 2. Okay, so at the end of the Fontaine Archon Quest Act 2, Novelette actually shared to us that the previous Hydra Archon had a prophecy, and one of the parts of the prophecy was that someday the waters of Fontaine will dry up, something like that. And actually, oh wait, no, the oh wait, oh wait a minute. Okay, I think I got the wrong point actually. Never mind. I think the prophecy mentioned flooding. Yeah, the prophecy mentioned flooding and rising sea levels in Fontaine. Okay, so okay, scratch that for a moment there. Okay, what I was supposed to say was that actually Novelette mentioned at the end of the Act 2 Archon quest that um we actually had primordial waters in Teyvac back then, and actually we do know that primordial waters can dissolve people who are from Fontaine for some reason. We don't really know why. But yeah, suddenly along the way, um the primordial sea in Teyvat suddenly disappeared, and then it got replaced by by the waters that we have now. And yeah, actually um the primordial sea has a different composition to that of the water. Yeah, it has a different composition actually. Like yeah, as far as I kind of lost my train of thought there, but but yeah, basically the waters of Teyvat changed for some reason. Okay, so let me read this for you. The voice drifts away again after what feels like a long time. Though in this world, time seems to no longer measure changes in matter. You hear the voice once more. It looks like he won't help us anymore. You're the only one I can rely on now. Hey, come on, don't be like that. I'm sad too, but I won't cry until after the fat lady sings. Moreover, we still have to find a way to cure him. Don't be scared, it will all go smoothly. There are already lots of people willing to listen to us. If you want to persuade them further, besides belief, we'll also need ceremony. As for the name, we'll call it the Book of Revealing, and put it in the form of a book. We'll use our secret cipher to write it. Everyone only sees the world that their cognitive framework allows them to see. But using this method, we can share the visions we have foreseen with others. Ah. I also I also find it interesting that they phrased it in this manner. Like everyone only sees the world that their cognitive framework allows them to see. It's kind of like them saying that our perception is limited at the moment. Just as you begin to listen closely to what the voice is saying, it begins to gradually fade away. At the same time, you feel the world around you suddenly begin to collapse, and with a roaring sound resounding, you wake again. Are you okay, traveler? Was that an earthquake just now? Earthquake? What earthquake? Nothing happened here. Paimon did get a little dizzy, but you look like you'd fainted. You didn't wind up in some mysterious place again, did you? Just what's going on with that weird place anyhow? And if you think about it, it's pretty dangerous too. What if you go in and can't get back out? So, just what did you encounter inside? I seem to have heard a prophecy that someone made. Eh? Did someone say anything in there? And it was some kind of prophecy? That's really creepy. Hmm. If what you say is true, then this was actually a book of prophecies, wasn't it? But why make the format so complicated? If the author didn't want people to understand it, wouldn't it have been better to not write it at all? Actually, I also heard all kinds of sounds while I was meditating, but they were just the songs of birds and flowers. I don't know anything about the prophecy you speak of. Oh, this is really sus. So Kanatila has a different perception here. Like how does something so sus and chaotic suddenly get turned into wholesome things like birds and okay. It seems we must enter that space again to understand what is going on. If we meditate together this time, we should be able to enter it. I'm still worried. Wait, Paimon wants to come too. No way is she gonna stay here alone. Once again, you focus upon meditating and the fur surrounding you fades. The world grows silent. Then you hear the tiniest of sounds and a feeling that is wrath or perhaps grief wells up within your heart. Your very soul feels drawn to this mysterious sound, and as you follow that sound, a whole world utterly alien, supremely familiar, faces to meet you. Oh, oh my god. This looks like Enkanomiya, but different. Wow, where the heck did we end up? This is like some kind of dreamscape. This must be the strange place you were talking about before. It's much more vivid than before. Did the author of the book really create this place? And they hid such a big space inside it too. Well, Paima doesn't know how they did it, but this place looks like a ruin. Also, we meditated with Canatila to get here, but we're the only two people around right now. She didn't fall somewhere, did she? Oh no! Things could get bad if she winds up in danger. Let's go find her! Hurry! Oh, thank God it's open world! Oh my God. Oh my God. I think the sky is shattering here. Oh my God. Okay, so this broken sky right here, this really reminds me of the official domain in the Golden Apple 2.8 Golden Apple Archipelago event. Like inside her domain, so sure she has a castle there, but at the same time, if you look up at the sky, it's actually broken into okay, I wouldn't say it's completely broken, but it does have cracks and shattered pieces of glass. It's kind of like the sky is falling. This one gives me the same vibe. Also, aside from that, this also reminds me of one of the desert areas in Sumeru. So, in the latest desert region, when it comes to the sign of Apausha. So, in back when if you haven't finished the Kavarena of Good and Evil World Quest yet, you will still be able to see a purple void in the sky, and it's actually pouring out a large um or maybe I would say a long stretch of abyss energy, and then that said abyss energy is being repelled by a long stretch of danger energy coming from the tree in the Vorokasha Oasis. Okay, let me see. So I'm wondering why this has blue cracks here. This bridge, I mean. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh my god. Wait. This looks like the underwater pool from the Upside Down City in the chasm. Oh my god. I don't know if this is the same thing or maybe this is a different one altogether. But oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now that I think about it, actually, we didn't really get to find out stuff about the underwater city, in the chasm. I think so far what has been mentioned to us is that during the Requiem of the Echoing Depths Archon quest, Nymph said that the architecture in the Upside Down City resembles Canria in some sort of way. Except that Canria is not upside down to them. And yeah, and aside from that, during that same quest, actually the Abyss Order had to do something with the upside down fountain there. Like they tried to use the fountain to 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 cleanse the curse of the Conrians that got turned into Hilichurls. But yeah, even the Abyss Lector that talked to the Abyss Twin said that um there actually the Abyss Lector didn't get to finish their sentence exactly, but I think the Abyss Lector was supposed to say that there's only a little chance of success when it comes to using that upside down fountain to cleanse the Hilichurl's curse. But then the Abyss Twin was like, no, I don't care if there's only a small chance of success. I will still try to purify the Hilichurls, something like that. And then aside from that, um Dainsleep also mentioned that by the time he approached the upside down fountain in the chasm, it to him it felt like he 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 wasn't it felt like he got better there for a second when it comes to his curse. Like it the pool actually has an ability to how do I say this? It doesn't really cure the curse per se, but it kind of makes the curse feel milder. Yeah. I'll see if I can go check out the voice line for that. Okay, let's see. It should be somewhere here. Um Okay, this one. I'll just play this one voice line here.
Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Yes. So yeah,
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do.
like he said something about if if the pool was you if the Abyss Order ever uses the fountain, the upside down fountain, to cleanse the Hillchurch scrolls, they wouldn't be successful because it's gonna kill them anyways. So yeah, he says something about that here.
Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time.
Yeah, this one.
But cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to
Burning away an
an
integral part of your body.
It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
Yeah, it's a really risky
In any
operation.
case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
Yeah, so it's not really a cure for the curse. Okay. Actually, can I go in there? Oh, I can't. Oh my god. See, even... Yeah, I think this might be the one... This might be the same Upside Down City from the Chasm. Okay, I wonder if, not really sure why we're seeing an image of it here, but could it be possible that this is the Abyss Order's way of checking out locations of interest before they conduct their Abyss Order operations and such? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's see. I hope we find other images like that. Oh my god. Wait, do we have a way? I don't think we have a waypoint for this. Unless... Okay, let's see. My god. Okay, let's take another picture. Oh my god, this feels so surreal. I can't believe this isn't a domain. Yeah, that's actually one of the good things about Fontaine. Like even though there are world quest locations that are just limited to the world quest, um I am so glad that they made them open world instead of domains. Yeah, it's like yeah, for instance, the location for the Narsizzenkreuz world quest, it's actually the underwater palace near the Court of Fontaine. And I for at first I really thought that they were gonna just make it into a domain, but no, they actually made it open world. And so yeah, um you're actually you're actually free to hop in and hop out of the underwater palace, especially if you're not yet done with the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest. Yeah, I'm glad they made it that way. Like you're actually free to just go back to where you left off. You don't have to re-enter the domain all over again. It's really nice actually. And on top of that, you get to take cool pictures. Because in domains you can't actually take pictures. But since the world class locations are set in the open world, you are free to take pictures. My god. It's really an endless void here. Yeah, maybe this is actually another crumb for the fake sky allegations all over again. Have you ever heard of the rumor that the skies of the bot are fake? Says Dottore 2022. 2022. And yeah, of course, we have the very famous Scaramouche line from the Unreconciled Stars limited time event. The stars, the sky, it's all a gigantic hoax, a lie. CANOTILA, over here! Can she not hear us? Come on, faster! Oh my god. Whew. I swear, I'm really impressed whenever Genshin improves their domain designs and environment designs. And I really think that their environment designs have gotten bolder ever since the Perilous Trail interlude chapter. I think when it comes to Archon Quest, the Perilous Trail interlude chapter has one of the craziest domain designs ever. Like it's nothing like we've ever seen before. And then after that, I think it was released in version 2.7. Then after that, version 2.7, um, version 2.8 came along, and we got to see the Golden Apple Archipelago again. But this time they featured crazy looking domains that symbolize the backstories of Kazuha, Fischl, Mona, and Shinyan. I think that's still one of my most favorite limited time events ever, and they did so well with the domain designs too. And then yeah, once MERE came out, the domain designs got even crazier. Like wow, it's really hard to imagine that we came this far when it comes to the game. Like we're actually getting crazier locations now. Oh, here we go again with the portal system of the Abyss Order. Yeah, this is actually I'm assuming this is the Abyss Portal network. Let me enter, please. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we turned into a dark purple Sealy there. We have become the void. We are one with the void. Oh. Oh yeah, here's another thing I've noticed about Enkanomiya and the chasm upside down city. Um I don't know why, but for some reason
To survive hardship,
all of
you
the
must
places
prepare
that
for
have this
hardship.
kind of architecture, um they have this they have plants like this, like all I think all of them share the same kind of grass. Yeah, it's always this color.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, by the way, aside from that, okay, now that I have a clearer view of the bridge over there, now that I think about it, it kinda the blue cracks over there, they kinda look like they remind me of something. I just couldn't picture what. Okay, they kinda look like they kinda remind me of the Irmansul trees in the mains. Yeah, because they do have this light blue glow to them too. Okay, actually, I kind of want to stand here. Let me see if I can take a better picture. Also, it seems that this one is kind of like a curved bridge. And then I couldn't really tell the structure of this, but this kind of looks like maybe this is a domed roof or something. I'm not really sure. Kind of reminds me of Storm Terror is there or something. I could be wrong though. Okay. Let's see. Oh wait. She's not here? CANOTILA. How do we get there? Okay, so I need to... Let me see.
Let's move out.
And there are hilichurls here. Okay, I think I have a better angle of this now. Wait. Wait. This kind of looks like two parts of the building.
Hmm. Hmm?
Okay. Let me take out Kokomi for a bit. There you go. Gosh, and even the sky background kind of looks like a... Okay, at one side here, kind of looks like a peaceful galaxy, but then when you look at that void over there, it's not so peaceful anymore. Gosh. I wonder if Genshin will ever show the sky falling down someday or something, or I hope they do show some cracks on the sky or something, even just a tiny bit of destruction
The
there.
publishing house has released new... I see everything! Allow me!
I'm so sorry to disturb you, please. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go here. This is so funny to look at. Oh. Okay. Should be up here somewhere. Investigate. I hope I can visit this again. Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of the portals right here. It actually reminds me of the Rift Wolves all over again, especially the Golden Wolf Lord. Because actually the Golden Wolf Lord boss in Inazuma, it actually also summons a portal. Yeah, especially whenever you go near the spot where it spawns, it will suddenly summon some kind of gold void. Gosh, visiting this place kind of feels like visiting Enkanomiya all over again. I love it. Especially as someone who is so fond of Enkanomiya. I think it's still one of my favorite regions ever to be released in-game. There you go. Yeah. Ooh, I love that. This kind of reminds me of the Enkanomiya Library. Because the Enkanomiya Library also has this sort of triangular entrance to them. Yes. That reminds me, is this a library though? Okay, let me see. Damn, it is a library. Oh, shoot. This feels like the Enkanomiya Library all over again. I'm not sure if it's the exact one-to-one scale or something, but we'll see. If I ever find something interesting in the second floor, I'll know. Okay, actually, I am so glad I streamed this World Quest. I don't think I'd be able to absorb it all if I just play this on my own. It was fine doing the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest on my own. Yeah, I actually did the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest off stream, and yeah, good thing I think that one is a lot easier to digest and it's mostly exploration stuff. But when it comes to this Ancient Colors World Quest, it has more stuff here. And yeah, it would take me way too long if I just played on
Respect
my
must
own
be
and
given to the will
and
of
um
every creature.
as well as took some screenshots
Each
on my
fish
own.
in the
It's
ocean
gonna take
swims
me
in
way
its own
longer.
direction.
But yeah, streaming this will... Good thing I streamed this, because this will help me a lot. Yeah, it will help me keep track of where I found stuff and such. So it's really nice that even though we're done with Inazuma so far, and Enkanomiya as well, it's still really nice that we get to see some places that resemble Enkanomiya architecture. I think there's still a lot of stuff to be discovered when it comes to Teyvat's ancient civilization. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I need an Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let me just go get Fischl real quick here. Okay. Yao, you're gonna have to step aside for a moment.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
In the name of the Prinzessin. I love Fischl so much, actually. There have been a lot of stuff here in Fontaine that yeah, there has been a lot of stuff that reminded me of Fischl, actually. Especially when it comes to the whole play stage play, role play kind of thing.
I'll lead the way. Follow me.
Where does this take me, actually? Oh. Why are you taking me back? Oh. Okay, then. Alright, let me see. Oh, wait, I can... Oh, I think I have to... I have to turn on the Electro Totems as fast as I can.
Behold, the Prinzessin
Okay, let me see. Prinzessin de Verhutelo. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do... I'm gonna go back there! Oh! Okay, so this is for easier transport, it seems.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay. Okay. Looks like I have to repeat the whole thing again.
As you wish, main foil.
Okay, there we go. Let's go. Oh, Zamicorp, hello! Welcome to the stream! I'm doing the Ancient Colors World Quest right now. The one with the Melusines. Way back on Enka now. The greatest mystery is this Enka or another place altogether?
Cry out, mother mistress.
Like, yeah, this is in Fontaine, by the way, but this really reminds me of the Enkanomiya library. Oh, okay, so it's not a one-to-one copy of the Enkanomiya library. Yeah, it's kind of different. But the architecture is the same. Huh? Where'd CANOTILA go? She was just here a moment ago. Wait, there's something on the ground. Pick it up and take a look. You pick up a page from a book. Oh, okay. Let me read this for you, by the way. Scattered page. See that? That's the conclusion. That's the conclusion the world formula arrived at after countless calculations. The scene we foresaw, the destruction after the cataclysm, and this world where not even a sweet flower or a mint can grow. That is the end of all things. Do you believe it at last? Whether you have arrived at this place by the Book of Revealing or the Looking Glass, lend me your strength, that we may avoid this future. Just as I said, the only way is... Okay, so actually in the other Fontaine arc, in the other Fontaine World Quest that I was talking about for so many times now, the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest, there's actually one of the quest parts there is called the looking glass, something like that. It has that phrase in the title. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest and as well as this Ancient Colors World Quest, I think they're connected. Oh my god. Is this a page the same as the ones we found before? How did it end up here? Let's time and see. It's easily readable. Is it because we're in this strange place? Cataclysm? Destruction? Some kind of apocalypse? What? Even if Paimon can read the words, it still doesn't make any sense. But if we put it together with the other pages, this appears to be a prophecy. Ah, so it's as we guessed previously. So does this mean that this is the future the author wants us to see? A world wherein even sweet flowers and mints won't grow. That's a terrible place no matter how you slice it. But if that really is the future, shouldn't the author tell everyone about it and find a solution? Why make a place like this? Maybe this is the only way everyone will believe it. It also mentions some kind of looking glass. Seems like there are other ways to get in here. Still, Paimon doesn't think any of this will be much help in answering Canotila's questions. Forget it. Who cares about some dumb prophecy anyway? The important thing right now is to find Canotila. Let's keep looking. Scattered page. I hope we can read that again. I'm not really... I don't really know Alice in Wonderland that much to talk about it, but what I do know is that I think there's an Alice in Wonderland book called The Looking Glass. Yeah, I think it's a sequel of some sort. Okay, we go switch back to Yao Yao right here.
Don't fear.
Assuming we don't need
here.
Electro anymore. Okay, let me just take a picture of this. We got turned into a void. Whoa! Okay. Oh, I have a luxurious chest over there. Okay, find Canotila. Up there! How did Canotila get there? Oh my god, the shattered sky is even bigger than I imagined. Oh my god. Yeah, by the way, I mentioned this a while ago while I was talking about the portals that Rifthounds make. Yeah, it kind of seems to me that I think this was also mentioned before and maybe one of their enemy descriptions, but like yeah, the way they make their portals, it kind of feels like they're touring uh it kind of feels like they're tearing through space. Okay, let's see. There's a dog over there. Wait a minute. Okay, just a huge speculation, but I wonder if that dog symbolizes the robot dog that we saw earlier. Because the robot dog got broken during this quest. And in Fontaine, things aren't what they seem. They sometimes get represented as different things. Oh shoot! And besides, there's a rift house in it. Canada is in danger.
Rest and rebuild. Hey,
We meet again.
don't be scared.
Come back here, you.
All eyes on me.
All eyes on me.
Positions. The Temple of Wisdom.
Okay, we see. sign of CANOTILA or where she's gone. There's only this fellow here. That said, it doesn't seem to want to attack us anymore. That's a first for Rifthound, huh? It looks like it wants to say something to us. We shouldn't get too close just in case. Wait, is Paimon seeing things? What's an ordinary little doggy doing here? Where'd that Rifthound go? Traveler, take a look. Is there something wrong with Paimon's size? It might be the Rifthound. Anything can happen in a dream. Is it trying to tell us to go through that passage over there? Judging from its reaction, Paimon guessed right. Who knows where that's gonna lead, but we weren't able to find CANOTILA anywhere, so maybe she did leave via that way. And it looks like there's no other route we can take, so let's just try it and see what happens. Okay, so... this is getting a whole lot more interesting. Okay, enter. Ooh. Whoa! Okay, good thing we have this kind of view here. So looks like they're part of a circular pathway or something. I'm so glad we can take pictures here. Oh shoot! Oh. Huh? We came right back. Or maybe we never even left. Oh, you had the same reaction as I did, Paimon. CANOTILA, we were looking all over for you. I kept calling out for you, but you never responded. That place was so dangerous, but you just ran around all over the place. Dangerous? The place we entered was so serene and peaceful, like a beautiful garden. I wouldn't call that peaceful. It's very desolate. It's very eerie. It's very... Okay, I think she has a different perception on things. Because it has been mentioned that Melusines can see things that we cannot. Huh? But all we saw was rubble. That's odd. I kept looking for you two back in that previous space. But there were big trees and flowers everywhere, so I got lost. Fortunately, I followed the sound of a bird and found a golden butterfly, which brought me up on top of the garden. What about the Rifthound? We saw you in a Rifthound. Oh right, that Rifthound even turned into a dog. Now it feels like Paimon is just talking nonsense. I saw a little dog too. On top of the garden, there was a cute little dog that nodded at me and helped open the way out for me. I thought you both had gone somewhere else to play, and that I didn't need to worry, so I just came back here. And you, what did you discover? Oh my god, this is so sus. It kind of feels like we were in the same location, but our perception towards the location is different. Okay, we found another page. Right, we found this inside, though we don't know if it will be useful. It also looks like a page from this book. You open the page you found and show it to CANOTILA. The butterfly! It's the golden butterfly! Huh? What are you talking about? I can see golden butterflies flying out from the page, just like the one I saw in the space before. Oh my god, this is getting even saucier. Golden butterflies? That's really a stark contrast to the purple things that we saw. Okay. Never mind solving anything. We've got even more problems on our hands now. Seems like you really did see something completely different in that space. If that space is the future predicted by the author, then why did you see a garden? Just thinking about that makes Paimon's head hurt. But I was very happy inside. I didn't even think about those questions. Maybe that's what the book was trying to tell me all along. Even if we perceive differently, if we can communicate our feelings to one another, maybe the essence of things doesn't matter all that much after all. Oh my god, they're talking about essence again. They talked about this during the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest. Okay, just to give a quick recap about the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest. So we did get to meet Hydra mimics there. We saw a bird, a duck, and then a frog, and then also a boar. Yeah. Those were what the Hydra mimics look like. And actually there were a lot of instances there that were super questionable. Like for example, the water board, the Hydro board there, it's actually a dog. To the Hydra mimics in that quest, to them the Hydro boar is a dog. Yeah, stuff like that. And even the Hydro duck and the Hydro finch, they refer to themselves as siblings even though they're different birds. So yeah, stuff like that. It really felt like things aren't what they seem there. Also, hello Fluffy Monty, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Okay, let me give you a shout out real quick. Hello. By the way, my name is Celeste, also known as Celeste Abyss, and I am a big Genshin and Honkai Star Rail lore enthusiast. I'm currently doing the Ancient Colors World Quest right now. Yes. For Genshin. Yes, it's a side quest. Let's go. And I'm currently at a very, very creepy saucy part here. Gosh, this place is so creepy. Okay, Paimon wouldn't say that we had a great time in there, but if you figured things out yourself, good on you. Still, that place is pretty sketchy. And you don't have any clues to what's up with that prophecy either. Speaking of the prophecy, this book makes it sound really scary, sure, but what if the things I saw were the real future? After all, such things aren't set in stone, aren't they? Yes. Actually, actually, okay. It's kind of scary to think that CANOTILA saw wholesome things in that very creepy looking space. So I wonder if that creepy space pertains to the future. I really wonder if that said future has two possibilities. Like it could either go to the wholesome route, through a wholesome route, or the creepy route. Yeah. And since the book mentions other ways to enter that space, you may be able to figure this book and its prophecy out if you find them. And then maybe we can meet there again in that space. It might be better if we just meet in reality. Also, CANOTILA, don't go running around in that space anymore. Yes. Oh. Oh, okay. So we're actually... This should be enough, right? Come on, let's go back up and meet with MAMERE. Oh. So we can go back to this location anytime. Let's go. Okay. I kind
Your
of...
publishing house has
Can I read this? The content on the pages still consists of incomprehensible symbols, letters, ancient languages, and geometric figures. But the period the focus seems to gradually render their meaning comprehensible. Ooh. Check the first section's pages. Okay, these are the things that we saw earlier. Oh my god, so we can... Okay. So we can collect all the... I think these are the pages that are scattered all throughout Fontaine. So we have to collect the book. Oh. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to find the other pages off stream then. But it's a good thing that we can go back to this book location anytime. I wonder how many pages this book has. Also, Kamasiya, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm not sure if the 9th page is the last page, but I'm gonna read it anyways. Yeah. A spoiler alert for myself, so true. Finally convinced her to follow us to the gestalt still under construction. She seemed apprehensive, but everything will turn out fine. We no longer have to fear the future. I have a lot of power at my disposal now. I have Jacob, the members of the society, and I generally know what to do. Agreed at last. Now we can obtain the most precious. After all, other than the inferior mutants, you can no longer see the original in Fontaine. I am very satisfied with Jacob's design. The sense of mystery and ceremony is very intense. He may have a real knack for this. The rebuilding of the 4 orchards is near completion, and we have positioned our people based on the locations on the map. Reversing it and adding the power of the sword should be sufficient to control. All of us spontaneans will be able to transcend in this way, shedding the limitations of physical form and separation, and prevent the apocalypse. Got the sword despite the cost. The director's condition is deteriorating. Hope she can hold on. Okay, by the way, in the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest, we also got to get a sword there, but it's just a toy sword. However, it might stand for something else. It might stand for a real sword out there somewhere. Okay. Oh my god, leaving the pocket watch here. For the time for farewell has come. I'll be the first subject to part, so useless personality can be removed to process Carter for rebirth. I failed him. Elaine will be impressed with me. Mary Ann will be delighted. Same with Jacob, since that fellow is like a brother to him. Yeah, everything will get better. So Jacob, I hope you stop making that face. For real, I shall rediscover myself through water and be reborn through water? This is a tremendous feat that no one else in natural philosophy has ever attempted. If it fails, I won't have to worry about the future anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Whoever wrote this turned themselves into water. Oh my god. Wait. Also, by the way, the pocket watch right here, we also got a pocket watch from the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest. Okay, actually, it's about time I show you those things, just for more context. Yes, spoiler alert to those who have not done the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest yet. It's the one that involves the underwater city in Fontaine, underwater palace or something. Yes, something like that. So we did get a sword, a feather, and a pocket watch for some reason. And if you take a look at the descriptions, they seem really simple, but I do think that they stand for actual objects that real NPCs used. Yes, because we throughout this world quest and throughout both of these world quests, we keep hearing about Elaine, Guillotine, and Jacob and Mary Ann, and yeah, those same people. Yeah, actually, those world quests are, now that I think about it, they're connected. I hope some players out there will be able to piece the things together about those NPCs. Because I myself am having trouble piecing them together. But yeah, we did have, I think we do have an artifact set that talks about these people. I'm just not really sure if I've collected them all already. I'm not sure if I have, because I didn't really farm those things. Yeah. Do I have all of them? I don't think I have. Okay, so I have... Okay, I have the flower. Oh, I have them all actually. Feather... Yeah. I think I'll read this at my own time. But yeah, it does involve those NPCs from the Narsizzenkreuz Institute. Yeah. Gosh. I have not yet connected the dots, but they are somehow connecting. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna leave this book for now, and then I will continue on with the rest of the quests. Yes. I will visit the Sassy place again at another time. Okay, let's see. Return to MAMERE. Okay, let's see.
Let's move out.
Let's move out. Okay. So we're gonna dive right here. Wait. Oh wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. Never mind. Okay, I'll go back. I thought I was supposed to dive. Okay, anyways. I think Where am I supposed to go again? Oh, weird. I kinda lost my way there. Oh, wait. Oh, by the way, Floofy. Anyways, have a good stream, Celeste, because I'm asleep now. See you next time. Thank you for raiding me, Floofy Monty. Have a good rest. Okay, let's see. Hello, Mamere. Nice to see you again. Mamere, you've collected a whole bunch of components. Will these do? You've collected so many in such a short time. Amazing. Guess that's what I should have expected from Outlanders who've experienced lots of things and met lots of people. Hey, we've done this sort of thing loads of times after all. That said, how are we gonna use these components to fix SEYMOUR? Don't worry, just leave it to me. Things will be alright, just like Father said. She opens the immobile robot dog up along the slit in its back in a manner ill-befitting of repairs. Then she stuffs the scattered components on the ground into the dog, seemingly without looking, as one might when well practiced at one's job. With that done, she takes out a strange mechanical component from her pocket. It resembles an intricately packaged candy with some indecipherable runes carved into it. She embeds this into the gear on the dog's head, and with a clack, they come together. Components of unknown purpose scatter across the ground. She picks them all up. They are as valuable as more in this place after. World War, you have amazing memory to remember and connect or in Genshin. Wow. Oh, thank you. Actually, I really didn't expect that I was gonna remember a lot of stuff from Genshin lore. But I do admit though, there have also been times wherein I could not remember stuff at all, or maybe yeah, sometimes my memory can also be foggy at times, especially when it comes to um older events or older quests that I wasn't able to pay attention to much. Yes. But yeah. I think it's most likely because if I think I think the reason why I was able to remember a good chunk of some Genshin lore, maybe it's because I really do not know if I have photographic memory or something. I do not know if I have that kind of thing, but usually when I make speculations and lore theories, usually my starting point would be keywords or either keywords or key dialogues or certain scenes or cutscenes. Yeah, those usually are the springboards for me whenever I try to speculate something. Yeah, it's usually that. I wouldn't really say that I have a I don't think I have a lore specialty per se. Yeah, I don't think I know what my lore specialty is, but usually that's how I make my speculations. I start with scenes and cutscenes and dialogues and keywords that catch my attention. Yes. Yes. The fact that you can make theories from something people wouldn't expect, especially stories hard / not good to remember. Yeah, I think also in line with that, I actually wasn't expecting that I was gonna remember a bit of stuff from older events, even though it's been a long time already. Yeah, like Unreconciled Stars, yeah, 1.1. Yes. And honestly, even though that limited time event is so super old already, it still surprises me that until now it still has a lot of relevance. Yes. Yeah. I just think that how do I describe Genshin lore in a nutshell? It kind of, yeah, to me at least, Genshin lore has this tendency to sprinkle some crumbs even at the very beginning. Usually there are crumbs that are usually you wouldn't really expect them to be important later on, but as time passes by, turns out they're actually important. Yeah, I admit, even though I remember some stuff, actually, there's a lot of Mondstadt stuff that I wasn't able to remember at all. So yeah, it really amazes me whenever there are players who are whenever there are players, especially some Genshin lore theories who are much more familiar with Mondstadt lore than I am. It's really amazing to see them notice some stuff, some very interesting stuff about Mondstadt that are still relevant until today, actually. Yes. Okay, alright. Yeah, that was actually a good conversation, actually. I love that. Okay, anyways, going back. Paimon. Will this really work? It might just be Paimon's imagination, but it feels like more components dropped than we collected in the first place. On that note, the thing you pulled out a moment ago seems kinda different from those components. This? Well, it's not a component, it's a token. A token? That's right. It was something we were all born with. Father said that if we put this in as well, we'd be able to cure SEYMOUR. Wait, you were born with it? Does that mean... Actually, Paimon's not sure how Melusines are born in the first place. I'm not sure either, now that I'm considering it. But my first memory is I had the token with me. That's how it is for everyone. Eh? Then isn't it something really valuable to you? Yes, tokens are very important to us. They're different from ordinary components. They were the first memento we received when we arrived in this beautiful world. They are proof that we are alive. But if that's the case, why did you just use it like that? Well, I didn't throw it away or anything. SEYMOUR will be by my side, right? And he's this way because he tried to save me, so... Relay module detected. Environment check. Contamination levels high. Activating in safe mode. Whoa, it suddenly moved! Unidentified life forms detected. Related information entered. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss MAMERE and... their traveler in Paimon. You have entered this data previously. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Traveler and Paimon, the adorable little one. It was my honor to witness your elegant swordsmanship during the previous altercation, Miss. I am prototype 4ACB07. You may call me SEYMOUR. Up till today, wait, I forgot how to read this. This is some kind of exponential form or something. Clockwork cycles. My functions were in hibernation, awaiting their awakening by my master, such that I may continue fulfilling my assignment. Huh? Hibernation? Couldn't you talk normally before, though? By normal speech, you refer to my pre-configured automated responses, yes? Huh? Your observation is most sharp, almost comparable to that of my master. Previously, when you would bring my artifice to clockwork relay module nearby, Miss MAMERE, my main voice unit would automatically be triggered. Ooh, interesting. An artifice clockwork relay module? Are you referring to her token? I apologize, but I cannot answer your question. I do not understand the meaning of this token you refer to. As such, I can make no judgment as to any relationship between this token and said artifice relay module. Oh yeah, thank you for that, Wilbur. I 1 over 7 times 10 to the power of 17. Thank you. Thank you for that. I forgot my math classes. Anyways, regardless, while hibernating, I would automatically play preset responses to specific situations to ensure that my voiceover units would work properly once energy supply was restored. Huh? In other words, you were just playing fixed lines before, is that what you mean? Affirmative. Your understanding is completely correct. Paimon, as befits your elegance and wisdom. I couldn't take this seriously, you all. A large amount of energy is required to operate my natural language processing unit. My logic unit actively shuts it off when power supply cannot be guaranteed so as to prevent complete loss of my functionality. Virgo, man, I got an A in math for this exact moment. Let's go. Congrats for remembering and applying your math lessons. Couldn't be me. So all the things you said to me before were just rewritten? Affirmative. Your understanding is correct, Miss MAMERE. During my previous hibernation, our interactions were all performed through the playback of pre-recorded voice assets. Uh-oh. However, my visual and information processing modules were not shut off, so I do have the paintings you displayed in my memory unit. Yeah, that reminds me, we actually haven't seen the paintings yet. I can recognize more than 103,900 different styles of art, but your work does not match any of them. Oh shoot. As such, I can reasonably infer that your art has unprecedented artistic value. I did not mention this before using my preset voice assets, so consider this appended to any previous related comments. Really? Affirmative. You see, the only reason people don't understand your art is because your style is too new and unique, so don't worry about it. They'll get it in the future for sure. Thank you, SEYMOUR Paimon. I was afraid that... See, even SEYMOUR says so. You've gotta believe in yourself, and believe in us too. We understand your paintings, and they are truly beautiful. In any case, thank you all for your help in restoring my lost relay module. This way, I will be able to better fulfill my mission. Protect my master. By master, you mean MAMERE? Is that why you suddenly activated to protect her when she was in danger? Negative. I am infinitely grateful to her for taking care of me during my hibernation. However, she is not my master. My master is... I apologize. Some of my memories have suffered light damage. Inference, caused by previous damage. Unable to locate data related to master. Reason for previous emergency activation is unknown. That should not have happened. I must schedule logic unit maintenance. Well, why don't we have something to eat, SEYMOUR? You've never eaten anything before. Maybe you'll figure something out once you find your fill. Amira, I don't think this robotic dog can eat stuff. I don't think. Oh, hello, Widash! It's been a while. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing the Ancient Colors World Quest right now. The one with the Melusines. Hello. Not every problem can be solved by eating, you know. Just most of them. Estimated data damage. Hi. Attempting global search for relevant information. Searching last recorded segment. It's so hard to do a robotic voice. Oh my god. Also, World War, thank you for the follow. Failure. Critical data damage. Search procedure has been forcibly terminated. Are you really okay? It feels like you're getting worse somehow. Thank you for your concern, Miss Paimon, but do not worry. I was merely running a self-diagnostic. I can confirm that everything is operating normal. Ah, what's going on? It was accompanied by a quake this time. Warning! Extreme increase in environmental contamination detected. For your safety, please leave the space to avoid irreversible damage. With Dash, I know. How have you been? How's Fontaine? Oh, yeah, about that question. I've been enjoying Fontaine so far. So I'm actually already done with the Fontaine Archon quest. I actually finished them in the previous 2 streams, and when it comes to exploration, oh my god, I just think that out of all of the regions so far, I think Fontaine's environment design fits my fits my preferences so well. Especially the underwater exploration. I cannot get over how smooth and how beautiful the underwater exploration is. Like legit, I've been spending more time underwater than on land. Yeah. And when it comes to the World Quest situation side of things, actually I've already finished the Narsizzenkreuz World Quest off stream. Yes, and it's been really interesting. I absolutely love the story there, and as well as the underwater exploration stuff there. Yes. Also, I got to take lots of pictures there. Yes, gotta love that underwater palace thingy there. World War. Oh, you're from Philippines. Well, more sea people got to know. Nice to meet you. Oh, are you from sea as well? Hello, sea people. As you can see, it's very late right now on our time zone. Am I right? Yeah, actually, to those who are in the same time zone as me, it's okay if you have to head to bed early. I understand it's quite late for us. Yeah, don't worry, I got enough sleep before this, so don't you worry about me. Yes. Like legit though. At first I really wasn't sure what I was gonna do for my 50th stream, but then I heard people talking about this World Quest in particular, so I thought, yeah, maybe I should stream this. There could be a lot of info here. Yes. Wait, Dash, you are fast. I have yet to do my Archon quest. I know I've been doing much more underwater exploration myself, so fun. Yeah, I am really glad that that Genshin has come this far. Like I really did not expect that they were gonna add underwater exploration at all. If you told my if I told my my I wouldn't say younger self, but if I told my Genshin beginner self back then that we're gonna have an underwater exploration fontaine real soon, she wouldn't have believed me. And yeah, actually, in line with Archon Quest, it's actually really alright to take your time, actually. Yeah, especially since it's actually really easy to unlock Fontaine even without going through the story stuff. Yeah, the developers made it in such a way that we can go to Fontaine right away. Yeah, even if you just finish the ones at Archon West, you can go straight to Fontaine for the exploration and stuff. So yeah, actually, yeah, take your time really with Fontaine. There's actually I think when it comes to Fontaine in general, when it comes to both the story and the exploration, there's actually a lot of stuff to do. Like I myself if I didn't let's say I didn't do the Archon quest yet, I wouldn't really know where to start when it comes to exploration. So yeah, you know what they say though. Go with the flow, really. Yes. There's actually, oh my god, when it comes to underwater exploration this game, I think I lost count on how many times I suddenly ended up in some unknown location out there. Yeah, I just go where the water takes me. Ah! Traveler Paimon! Father says, it's dangerous, hurry! Father again? Wait, what danger? What do we have to hurry and do? The scattered Melusines, danger! There's no time to explain. Please, help me. Whatever the case, Traveler, Paimon has a real bad feeling about the quake just now. Maybe it has something to do with what Mimir was talking about. Let's get going. Oh wait, by the way, I haven't brought this up a while ago. So I talked about the traveler's headaches a while ago, right? And there's one thing I forgot to mention there. Actually, back in the Inazuma Archon quest, I remembered that during that Delusion Factory scene with Scaramouche, the traveler actually passed out in they passed out due to the Tatarigami energy flowing through that factory. Yeah, it seems that the traveler is very sensitive to some things in the game. I just really wonder if it's toxic for them or something. Okay, so I need to go to this location right here. I'll try my best to see where it is. Okay.
Let's move out. Huh? Let's move out.
Oh, okay. Oh, we haven't just seen... Wait. Wait a minute. I don't think I've been here yet. Unless...
Provisions are vital.
Oh wait, I've been here already, but I think... Ah, this is a different entrance because we came from this way a while ago as far as I remember. Okay, so we should be able to see this waypoint here. Oh! I kinda lost my footing there. So you have these things again. Head to the designated... Oh. We're gonna go farther down then. Oh! Oh! Wait. Huh? Okay, I don't think I've been here before. Wait a minute. What's this yellow substance? Wait a minute. Okay, let me see. Here we go. Alright, let's take out Kokomi out of the picture.
Respect must be given to the will of
Those who
every
are
creature.
new to my streams,
Each
actually,
fish in the
I take pictures quite a lot in my streams.
ocean swims in its own direction.
Yeah, this is the National Geographic Fontaine edition. Yeah, we gotta do this for aesthetic purposes and science purposes. Okay. Alright, so the waypoint is right here. Wait a second, why would these things be here? Oh shoot. Hostile reactions detected, threat assessment intermediate, SEYMOUR, entering sweeper mode. They're hurting the dog again, no! Okay,
I see everything. You, Blake, you're
we can't let them destroy the dog again. No. SEYMOUR is a good boy. Has the monsters gotten rid of, but there's some Melusine inside. Could she have gotten in trouble down there in the water? Oh shoot, we have a summoning circle again.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Okay, so this one doesn't have any letters on it. Oh my god. So yeah, when it comes to the bigger summoning circles on Fontaine's surface, actually I think I saw Kiryu and Viv decipher what the runes mean in these summoning circles. Yeah, I'm not an expert on the Abyssal language myself, so it has been really helpful reading their threads. It actually amazes me that there's actually a lot of different types of let's say different kinds of writings in Genshin. Like for example, for each region, Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, and even I'm not sure with Fontaine. Yeah, oh yeah, Fontaine also has. They each have their own writing systems, and yeah, even the Abyss, the Abyss also has their own language for some reason, and it can be seen in their runes. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I just noticed this just now, but okay, there's some kind of red glow here. And I step on them. Sus. Wait, actually, should I move this around? I'll just leave it behind for now. Yeah, I'll go back to this place at some point. Gosh, this place is so creepy. Okay, let's see. Lower 70 meters. Alright, let's see.